Let's begin by showing you how to add your classes to GoGuardian. GoGuardian is the new system that's being used to monitor students on Chromebook. So, if you will, go ahead and go to www.goguardian.com and click Sign In. Go ahead and sign in with your Google account. Okay. Once you sign in, you'll get the message of the terms and agreement. Go ahead and make sure you go through this. And once you go through and read it, click on I agree. Once you click on I agree, you're going to get a message. And here's where you begin to set up your classrooms. You'll start by clicking on Add Classroom. Now, if you have not set up your Google Classrooms, then you'll need to enter everything manually. However, if you have already set up your classroom, then you can click on Add Google Classroom. You'll get a pop-up. Make sure you click on Agree, and then it says Add Google Classroom from Google. Choose the classes that you would like to add. Now, the great part about this is when you're monitoring it, you can actually set the time for when your class begins and once it ends. Make sure you set it for when the class ends. Otherwise, when the student goes to another class, then they could be blocked from going to any other websites. Once you've set up the time that your period begins and ends and the days that you want this program to occur, you would click on Add Schedule. Then you would click on Sync Students from Google. Once you've synced your classes, all of your classes will show up here. Go ahead and click on the class you want to begin with. Now, if you've set up a Google Classroom but there are no students, you'll get a message here telling you that there must be students in the class to start a session. Go to Students tab to add or enroll students. So make sure that you already have imported your students into Google Classroom. Now, if you have one with the students already here, you can go ahead and set a timer. When will the class be over? And you can even customize your time. And then apply a scene to the session. So I haven't created a scene yet. You can also exclude students. And just so you know that you can alter all of this information anytime during a session. So again, scenes let you create specific rules, and you can automatically have tabs open. You can restrict pages just so that way you don't have to worry about what the students are doing or where they're going. It gives you more control. So we will click on Start Session to begin your class. But let's look at the scenes for a moment. Here's where you would actually go to have your scene, your filters. We can limit the sites that students can actually access during a classroom session. You can restrict the web page, the number of tabs that can be opened. It can be saved and reused. Filters, blocking, and allowing certain websites. Now, the allow mode will actually allow all websites except those that you block. And then the block mode blocks all websites except for the ones that you allow. So here is where you will actually enter those websites. So for example, you want to block all websites except for specific ones. You would add those websites here. And let's just say you want to add a specific YouTube video. You would go to that actual video and get the shareable link. And once you get that link, you would go back and paste it here. So it's only 2 websites that I actually want my students to go to. All the others will be blocked. If you scroll down further, you can see you will have the option to auto open tabs, so you can give them a certain amount of tabs you want them to already have up, and you can also limit the number of tabs for each student to have up. So once you go in and you make those changes, you can give it a name, and save scene. Now that you've saved your scene, you can go back to Classrooms, click on the classroom that you would like to begin with, scroll down, add your scene, your class time. Again, you can exclude students. If you click on this, it will give you a list of the students in the classroom, and then start session.